Hello again, friends and loyal Wolfpack members. Chaos Wolfer, and welcome back to the Elite Dangerous 2.2.03 beta server. And today we're going to be revisiting yet another ship. This time we're going to be revisiting the Imperial Courier, because last time I had a go of this ship and modifying it out, things didn't go as well as I would have liked. So we're going to go and have a go and see if we can do better this time. So, what are we going to go and do? Let's go and see. Well, first of all, we've got to make sure that we have as much fish as we can carry, and currently that's only 10 tons.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
So, that's not a massive amount. And then let's go into the engineering department. Now, I have gone and modified up a fair amount of the ship already. We've already gone and modified up the engines. We've gone for clean drive tunings this time because we want to reduce thermal load. Because this ship does like to run hot. We haven't done anything with the frame shift drive yet. We're waiting for that for now. The power distributor, we've gone for a class, a grade 5 charge enhanced. So basically everything's going to be recharging faster. Nothing to the shield cell banks. Chaff launchers, we made them lighter. Nothing to the armor yet. We haven't done anything to any of the weapons. The power plant we've maximally overcharged. The life support we've gone and made lightweight. Shields we've not done anything with yet. Heat sink launchers we made lightweight. And the shield booster we just basically gone and made heavy duty. So that's about it so far. So let's go and work through the rest of these. So first of all, what I want to go and do is work on the alloys. Because these are just lightweight alloys. And what I'm going to go and do is I'm actually going to go down to the heavy duty armor. Now, what's happening is because lightweight alloys don't actually have any weight, they can't be changed. Their mass cannot change. We can still gain a small boost to hull strength and get some resistances. So that's actually quite nice. That's what we're going to go and do. So we're going to go and generate this to go and see exactly what we get. Because either way, regardless of where this falls, it's always going to go here or whatever. But, oh, look at that. That's not amazing. Well, let's go and see if the secondary effects actually go and increase this somewhat. Well, that's not too bad. Everything else I think may end up getting... Nah, that's all going up just a tiny little amount. So let's roll again a couple of times, see if we can get anything better. You know, that one's not too bad. We're actually going to go for this one. Because either way, even if our shields go down, we're not likely going to be surviving much. Now, what I am going to go and do is we are going to go and modify up these beam lasers. I'm going to go and modify these up for efficient weapons, because these are going to be reducing the thermal load. They're going to be increasing the damage per second a little bit, but the main thing is the thermal load. We want to get this as low as humanly possible, as well as the power draw and the distributor draw. We want to get those down, because that's going to really help this ship, because it's only got, I think, a 3A power distributor or a 4A. I can't quite remember. But either way, let's go and generate this. We'll go and see just how nice this roll is. Because hopefully we don't have to roll too many times. That's not too bad. The distributor draw is the main one that I'm really looking for here. Oh my god, mass reduction as well. Oh, and even more of a distributor draw. So yeah, I'm actually happy to go for this one. Oh, no. Power draw's gone up. Yeah, okay. Let's see what we get on the secondary effect, on the experimental effects. I always forget that this actually comes out. No, we're just going to tip over, aren't we? So anyway, I'm going to roll a couple more times, see if I can get something a little bit nicer. Thermal load is off the charts. Damage is off the charts nearly. Yeah, it does actually. It's up to 15%. Well, it should have only gone to 13.65, I think that was. Not sure. I don't remember. But either way, power draw is awesome. The distributor draw is a little bit low, but that's fine. We can live with that. But what I'm planning to do is go for this. This is thermal vent. And what this does is increases our heat dissipation when successfully striking a target, at the cost of increased heat generation when we miss. So if we're not hitting something, we just stop shooting and things will be fine. So that's what we're going to go and do. So that's great. And we'll go and apply. Now, because this is the beta server, I'm just going to have to quickly go and roll one more. There we go. Discard. And then we're back up to grade 5 again, because that's just great how the beta server works, isn't it? So we'll go and generate this one. We'll go and see. I'll click here just to see if we can get... Oh, hello. Yes, because if you click while it's actually generating, it will just skip all the animations. Now, our armor piercing's going down, but that's not too much of beam lasers anyway. Integrity's going up. That's not too bad. Thermal load, yeah, that's awesome. So our thermal load's actually been reduced by 91%, because that's gone slightly over. So we're going to go for thermal vent on that one as well. Oh, no, didn't mean to hit that one again. But there we go, thermal vent, apply. Back down to 3 again. But what I want to do now is go to the plasma accelerators. Now, we're just going to go and preview this one. We're not using this one, I'm just using this in order to get us back up to grade 5. And while we're at it even, I need to go and get some more fish, because like I said, we don't have the greatest amount of cargo space. So here we are back in the plasma accelerators, and what I'm planning to do is actually go for the long range weapon, just because I want to go and get the shot speed up to absolute top. I don't care about this one. I mean, I could happily go for only a 50% extra, as long as some of these are actually not too bad. So this is what we're actually going to go for. We'll go and preview, see exactly what we get. Because like I said, the range I really don't care about. It's this one, the shot speed, that I really want to have increased. Because that's not too bad. These are all towards like the higher end of this. If we got the shot speed go up on this, that'd be awesome, but I don't think we're going to. Armor piercing, okay. Oh yeah, and again, we're going for the roulette wheel of experimental add-ons. And again, it's just going to jump over, isn't it? It likes doing that, doesn't it? But either way, I'm going to go and roll a few more on this until I get what I want. Well, there we go. That's pretty much exactly how I wanted it. Now, everything is going to absolute bare minimum, but our shot speed and shot maximum range has gone all the way up, almost at least anyway. So that's not too bad. I'm not going to sit here and go and apply more. We'll have a look here. We don't want plasma slug, because that's really going to screw with us, because we don't have a very big fuel tank at all. Target lock breaker, not bothered. We could go for this, but I'm hoping not to get too hot. So I'll have to go and see. I mean, out of all of them, I'm very tempted to just go for this one anyway, because it increases the damage output based on the heat level of our ship. So I don't think it actually drops us down any damage. I'm not sure though. But we could go for phasing sequence, but you know, let's just go for the thermal conduit. There we go. So that's all applied. Well, now, what else do we need to go and do? We need to go and work on the frame shift drive. And we've got 93% of power usage, so I can quite happily go and modify that up to an extended range. So where are they? Increased range. Let's just go and generate this. Discard. Yes. And go back into FSD. Go back here and go back up to increased. Because it's going to increase our power draw by up to potentially 25%. But we'll give it a go. We'll generate and see what we get from this. Now, preferably, like we said, we want to go and see this get to as far top as possible, as well as that one. Well, that's very nice. So, mass reduction of 3%. That's nice. Optimized mass is increased by 1%. Yeah, I'm actually quite pleased with that one. So let's apply that. Let's have a quick look over it. And we're currently only 94%. That took us up by 1%. Power distributors already done. Engines are done. Shield cell banks I'm not bothering with at all. Chaff launchers we've already done. Armor's done. Beam lasers, power plants. Oh, shield generators. That's what we need. Because this is the one we haven't actually done yet. So what we're going to go for here is just reinforced shields. Because if anything with our testing of the plasma weapons has taught us, then it's that we need to go for pure megajoulage over anything else. So let's go and preview. So what we want is basically the optimal strength to get as high as possible. The rest of these are going to be the nice bonuses, but it's mainly this one that we're after. So that's not too bad. We're going to see how this goes. Let's see how the secondaries work. So we're getting all the resistances going up, it seems. But that's not what we're bothered about. We want the optimal strength to go through the roof. Okay. No, I'm actually... Oh, no. I'm not going to apply. I'm going to re-roll that a few more times. There we go. That is virtually exactly what we want. It's not quite to maximum, but we do have a mass reduction as well. So we'll go and apply that one. And we'll go back and go and sell all the fish. Now, you may have noticed that I've kind of kept it a little bit kind of secret as to what I've gone and put on this ship so far. So let's go into the outfitting department and go and have a look at just what I've done. So as you can see, we've got 2 beam lasers, and now these are set that whenever we hit anything, it's going to be reducing our overall heat. So the thermal vents on those are going to be quite nice. At least I hope so. Underneath, we've got a medium plasma accelerator, just because I want to go and see just how fast these shells go now. And I want to go and see how they work for us against other ships. Utility mounts, we've gone and got 2 heatsink launchers, just in case we get too hot. We've also got a chaff launcher and basically an A-rated shield booster, and that's modified up for, look at that, 53.7% shield boosting, so that's quite nice. Core internals, basically everything's A-rated apart from the life support. We could easily A-rate that, but I just wanted to save a little bit of extra weight. The optional internals though, we've got 2 3A shield cell banks, so those are going to be quite nice. And, oops, back. And we've got a 2A prismatic shield generator. Now the reason I went for a 2A prismatic is because it's going to be roughly the same well, basically it's going to be about the same weight and strength even. Just want to say those both together for some reason. As a 3A standard shield generator. So hopefully we're going to be fairly well protected. So we're going to get the best bang for our buck. And with the 2 3A shield cell banks, it means we're going to be having a lot more survivability. Now everything else inside here is just filled with cargo racks currently, just because we had to have that in order to go and do the rolls with the fish. Now we could go and swap these out for whatever the hell we wanted. It's like potentially a collector controller, a small cargo rack for a couple of limpets. If we wanted to go and pick stuff up like that, that's fine. Or if not, we could just go for a frameshift drive interdictor and whatever the hell else you wanted in there. It really depends. So that's about it. So what do we need to go and do now? We need to go out and see just what this ship is going to go and be capable of. So I'll see you out in the black, commanders. And you know what, guys? I've learnt my lesson from the last time taking the Corvette out. We're actually going to go and hit up the high-intensity resource extraction site. So let's get in and go and see if we can find anything worth shooting at. Well, we seem to have found our first target. Baha the Foolish. So let's go and assume combat protocols. And I'm rather curious to go and see just if we start losing heat or if we start gaining it. But first of all, whoa, that was actually rather quick. Did you see that? That was really fast. That actually makes firing these plasma accelerators so much easier. So let's get around. Come on, let's line up a shot. Did you see that? That's awesome. The thing is, though, the reload time does seem to be a little bit off. And since we've got... And I tell you what, though, these 2A shield shields are actually doing really well and all. I was really surprised to find out how well these things are actually handling. Now, let's go. Let's see that. We're just hitting so much easier. Oh, there we go. Whoa. Now, do we have anything else to shoot at? Ooh, hello. Now, I've got to say, Benjamin Timothy, is that the guy? Yeah, I think he's wanted. So, let's go and target his power plant. So, let's go and see what his shields are going to stand up like. No, not too bad. Oh, wait a sec. There we go. That would help. Oh, hello. Let's actually go and pop up a shield cell. Where's that? Did I just... I think I just hit up two... I think I just hit up two shield cells at the same time. So this is actually going really well. We're not overheating. And we seem... Oh, wait a sec. It would help if I put power back into weapons. I keep forgetting to do that. And it does seem that we're actually able... Let's try that again. No. Because we are at a range of about 1 kilometre. Well, that's not bad. We're doing alright. Now, why am I still shooting at a defence point? We are getting a bit warm, but it's not as bad as it could be. So we need to be careful. Let's go. We're doing a jousting little run, aren't we? We can actually hit these plasma accelerators so much easier now. And is he gone? Yeah, he's gone. So that was quite nice as well. Federal agents. I'm suspecting these are going to be Federals as well. Yeah, they are. More Federal services we've got. Oh, good. I just read there saying crime response detected. So I thought they were going to start shooting at me for a second. But thankfully not. Right, that's all the Federal security. I guess this will be as well. Yep. We've got a bunch of ships. What have we got that are not Federals, though? Nothing. Come on. Sidewinder, is that a Federal? And we have a wanted Sidewinder. Should we go for the startup shot? Let's just get behind him. Come on, Mr. Sidewinder. Assume the position. No, stop moving. Where is it? There we go. Ooh, look at that. How close did we get to taking his shields out there? Right, come on, we want the manoeuvrability now. Ooh. That's actually really nice. So yeah, I'm actually quite pleased with the way this has been put together. I don't feel... I never really used to like the Courier, and I'm getting on with it a lot more now, it seems. And I might even manage to hit that plasma. Ooh, I think I just got the last one on there. Ooh, that was nice. Now, I wish there was like an anaconda flying around that wasn't one of the Federal Security Services. Because that would be nice to have a shoot at. Ooh, got a python though. I don't think this guy... Oh, he is wanted, yes! So at least we can go and give this a try. Just look at how easy it is to hit these plasmas at long range now. Ooh, that is nice. The damage may have gone down a little bit, but it's still substantial enough. Yeah, I forgot to hit the shield cell before I started firing. Oh, wait a sec. Actually, no. I just realised, not the shield cell. I meant the... Well, either way, we are hot. So we're going to be doing a lot more damage with this plasma. We're just going to make using medium plasmas actually all that more viable. And just look at that. I mean, yeah, we were getting help by about 2 anacondas. But, oh well. So that was nice. That's actually really good. It's nice proof of concept. And it's nice for that one of my Courier ship builds actually works for a change. So anyway, I think I am starting to become a little bit more of a Courier convert. This is really quite nice, especially the way we have it set up here. And I know a lot of people don't seem to see the point in medium plasma accelerators, at least before this particular patch at least. But with the buffs to plasma accelerators and with the specific upgrades that we had on it, that little thing was absolutely insane. It was doing a lot of damage, especially when I realised we were out of heat sinks. And I meant heat sinks earlier, not the shield cell bank. So yeah, it's really quite nice. I actually forgot we got 2 shield cell banks and only 1 heatsink launcher. I should have... Actually, no, we didn't. We had 2 heatsink launchers. So I don't know what the hell I'd done there. But either way, it was going really, really well, and we were throwing out lots of damage and staying cool the majority of the time, despite having all our heat vents glowing like nobody's business. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video. I do hope you guys have enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments what you thought of this particular build, because I'm actually quite proud of this one for a change. But anyway, don't forget you can go and subscribe to this channel for more content just like this, or check out any of the videos currently up on screen. I've been Commander Chaos Wolf from Sci-Fi Gaming. You guys have been epic. I will see you soon. And until next time, my fellow commanders, keep flying and stay shiny.